If you have not used electric toothbrushes, then this is the proper, the sonic toothbrush is what you should move to. The other ones are just, just a vibrating motor that doesn't do much. This thing actually cleans, so that's something that you will really enjoy. Once you start using this, you won't switch back. If you're looking for an electric toothbrush in the Indian market, you will be really confused, but I am here to solve your confusion. This is the long-term review of this electric toothbrush, and I'll tell you why I chose it. Now, I've been an electric toothbrush user for a long time. I went to Oral-B and that's what I was using for the longest of my memory. But I had one issue with Oral-B, and that issue is still there. The 2000 rupee Oral-B toothbrush, I've used it. I've used much more expensive 3000 rupee Oral-B toothbrushes, and the normal electric toothbrush. You're supposed to change your electric toothbrush every year or change its bristles, that is, this part has to be changed. But the problem is that I didn't find the replacement bristles in the Indian market. You go to Amazon, sometimes it's available, sometimes it's not, and as the models change, they actually phase out the older models toothbrush head. So I'm not able to get the toothbrush head, and that becomes a very big expensive issue because you're constantly changing your electric toothbrush. And I had this problem with Oral-B. So finally I found this one. This is the Caresmith, and the entry level Caresmith, it has so many features that I didn't want to go to the higher spec, because finally I'm just brushing my teeth. I don't want to polish my teeth or do anything like that, even though this has polishing settings and all these things, but I didn't want to do that. This thing is available for $8.99. that is what I got it for, and that is a killer deal because you are getting a proper electric toothbrush, not the one from Oral-B or Colgate or some other brands. They don't have that proper polishing effect, but this thing has that. My wife calls this the giraffe, and it kind of looks like a giraffe also. You can see. So we have called it the giraffe. The design is really good. The body and everything is it's polycarbonate, but it's really good quality polycarbonate. I don't have any stains or anything on this, even though I've been using it for nearly, I think, over 2 months, and still I don't have any issues. The brush bristles are undulating and oscillating, so you can see there is a design to this, and that's what they say, that it's going to be the best for cleaning. And the brush head actually will feel smaller compared to a normal toothbrush, but that's how it has to be for a sonic toothbrush. So the design is really good for a sonic toothbrush, and I'm really happy with it. So I thought I'll share this with you. The brush heads are also available. You get 3 brush heads for about 500 rupees. Sometimes there is an offer, you get it for 450 or 399 rupees depending on the offer, but a normal price of the brush heads you get is 499. So that's really good. That's a good feature. I really liked it because for the Oral-B, the brush heads were also really expensive. In the box of the Caresmith SPARK, you get 2 brush heads. One is a hard bristle and one is the soft bristle. I use the soft bristle one, and that is good enough. If I don't think anyone would use the hard bristles, but I know there are some people who need that kind of, they might need it, but I prefer the soft. Now you can select soft bristles, and you can get the replacement brush heads in the set of 3 for 499. So that is available, and I checked with the company. I had emailed them and they said no, they are not going to phase it out. This brush head is going to be there as long as they can supply it. The brushing, if you are thinking about how the brushing effect is, I'm not going to show you my footage of brushing, but the brushing is really good. You get 3 settings, that is medium, hard, and then pulsating, and total is 6 settings. 2 is for the polishing and 3 are normal usage. So all those settings are there. This pulses at 30,000 VPM, so that is really high. It is a sonic toothbrush, it's not something like a normal toothbrush. And in fact, I'll turn it on right now. You can see this thing is pulsing right now, and you can hear the noise. So this is the medium setting. I'm not even using it as the high setting. Medium setting is what I use for brushing, and I'm really happy with it. Now the battery life, the number one thing I liked about the battery life, the company states is 20 days morning and evening brushing, and that's how much the charge will last. I am getting more than that, so they have actually over delivered on that. The charge time of the brush is somewhat high. The manual states that it takes 4 hours. It took about 3 hours to fully charge this thing, but that's only once every 30 days, so it's not a problem. It has a 2-minute timer built in, so what will happen is the 2 minutes it'll actually show you how to brush. You have to brush one side, and then every 30 seconds it will pause, then you switch to the next side. So 4 sides you will be brushing, like divide your mouth into 4 sides, and you will be brushing that way, and total is 2 minutes 30 seconds on each side. That is what is recommended, and that's how you have to brush. You just hit it once, and that's how it works. So 30 seconds later it will pause, and you have to change your side. So all of this becomes a really good habit. Now I'm habituated to the 30-second timer, because automatically I wake up, when I'm brushing, you're in your half mind sometimes. You will be brushing 30 seconds one side, 30 seconds one side, automatically you will just switch, and that takes care of your entire oral hygiene. Of course you need to use a tongue cleaner after that, but that's not built in, and I won't suggest using any built-in tongue cleaners of toothbrushes. You have to use a manual, the best one. You get it for really cheap. That's the best tongue cleaner you can get. So the 30-second timer works really good. The battery life is really good. The only one gripe I might have, but that's not actually a gripe, you can't pause brushing while you are brushing. Like a brushing program is going on, like between those 30 seconds, if you want to just spit, or if you want to stop for for some reason you want to talk to someone or something, that moment you can't. If you hit the stop, it is going to resume from 1 second onwards, like you are going to restart the brushing program. You can stop it, you can just hit the stop button, the on button, and it will pause the setting, but the program is entirely stopped. You get the micro USB connector in the box, and you can see that it is micro USB. Now this thing is water resistant, so close this thing, close the bottom, and it is totally water resistant. You can dip it in the water, it doesn't have any issues like that. So overall I'm really happy with this electric toothbrush. If you're looking for a good electric toothbrush, I think this is the best one that I've found till now. There might be better. If you know anything better, please put them in the comments below. But Oral-B, I'm really fed up with you not providing the replacement brush heads. At least for now I can see that Caresmith is providing it, and they have promised. I've talked to the company, and they have promised that they will keep providing this as long as the model is there, and they don't phase out their models. This model has been there since last 3 years, so that's really good, and their commitment is really good. The quality is really good. Everything, it's a value for money proposition. If you have not used electric toothbrushes, then this is the proper the sonic toothbrush is what you should move to. The other ones are just just a vibrating motor that doesn't do much. This thing actually cleans, so that's something that you will really enjoy. Once you start using this, you won't switch back. Now, as my viewers know, I normally just create video reviews about things that I really like. I try so many products in my day-to-day life, and if I really like a product, that's the only time I'll create a review of it. If I don't like a product, I won't suggest you buy it. So these are products that I buy and I use in my own life. So if I'm really happy with the product, I will create a review about it. So that's why, one of the reasons why I'm creating this review. I'll leave the Amazon link in the description below, and you can see there that it has 4.4 ratings out of 1309 rated. So that is a really good rating, and that shows that how much people like this toothbrush. So it's not just me, I'm sure that many other people like it. So are you using this? Comment below. So if you have any comments, suggestions, questions, whatever, leave them in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe. This has been Jace for TopEvt. I'll see you in the next video.